Yeah. Urban Kings and Queens, episode 4. It's Mad Myles, also known as Fresh Ass Dude. We got my bro in the building. I got two of them in the building today. Shout out to Uncle Spooty today for helping out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, introduce yourself, sir.
What up, though? It's your boy Too Kool Turt. Turtle with a T.
All right, let's get straight into it, man. Urban Kings and Queens. We black kings, y'all. And shout out to all the black queens out there, man. Hey, stop saying we ghetto, man. We urban. We urban. All right.
It's the culture.
It's the culture, man. And you got some of we know the Detroit culture down here, okay? And we go get straight into that shit, man. Where you from, sir?
I am from Detroit City, 6 Mile and YO.
Sweet.
The YO area.
I mean, he just grew up right near me.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
I feel it.
Right near me, Puritan and Illinois. Man.
Yeah.
All right, what high school? Like, what bag was you in high school? Where did you go? And like, you do a lot of things now. When did the things start in high school?
Let me see. So, high school, went to Cass Tech. Yeah, shout out to the technicians. Still don't know what the hell our mascot is.
That's a fact, bro.
I always wanted to know what the fuck your mascot
that
was.
is a fact,
Bro. It's a dude who he just in some type of little machine with all like 5-6 different arms doing 5-6 different things.
He's just
so
a smart nigga.
I'm guessing it means he encompasses everything you can do.
There we go.
Yeah,
He's technical.
he's technical.
Go crazy. What was the atmosphere like in Cass?
Oh man, shit, man, I can talk about Cass all day long, man. That's shit. Still probably some of my greatest years I done had in life. So atmosphere, man, it was like shit. You got whatever you needed or wanted out of Cass. You feel me? Like you got all different. It was like a melting pot full of different type of people. I went to school with other ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to meet a lot of East Side people, that I wouldn't have probably got going to like a neighborhood school, as you say. So that was dope, man. So a lot of my friends, some of my close friends to this day, man, come from the East Side. You feel me? So I thought that was dope. We ain't gonna speak on the scholastics and the schooling. That shit was fly and prepared me for a lot. So that shit was all around dope as hell to me, man. Like people used to always be like, man, y'all got all the hoes and shit. Like,
Shout out to the smart hoes out there. Go crazy.
yeah,
Smart women. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Queens, man.
Yeah,
Queens.
my bad. We all
But-
mess up at times.
Yeah, I digress. You feel me? But yeah, it was a dope little atmosphere, man. I mess with it, man, and I fuck with my school to this day, man. Like my alumni association is stronger than my fucking university.
That's a
feel me?
fact.
So
Fast forward a little bit. One of the reasons, like, I feel I shout you out a lot and like speak highly of you is because that you still work with the kids, and I feel like you took what you learned at Cass and you flipping it and you preparing these boys to be engineers or, modeling and things like that. How did you get into that?
Well, just for the people who don't know, I work with DAPSET kids, Detroit area pre-college engineering program, with a program that's no longer in existence as of June, called the Pay Me program, which stood for Preparing African American Males for Energy and Education.
Bang, bang,
So,
bang, bang. bang, bang, bang.
I'm on it.
Hey, he
owned
liking the little soundboard, man.
Boy.
Soundboard.
So it was predominantly we get these young men in the 10th and 11th grade, and we keep them for 18 months, and by the time they finish the actual program, they're like seniors and juniors in high school or whatnot. So I spent a lot of time with these guys, and my role was a mentorship. So I was really like a mentor portion of the program. I was with these guys every Saturday for like from like 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. for like maybe a 6 to 8 week spurt, and we did like semesters. So a semester would be 6 to 8 weeks, I believe, and I'm with them every Saturday for that 6 to 8 weeks in a mentor capacity. And we did one semester in the I think it started in the, I want to say the winter, so January. So started the first semester in January. We went to two universities in the summer where they spent a week at each university learning STEM. Had STEM classes or whatnot. Michigan State, shout out to Michigan State, that was a partnership. And Michigan Tech. And also they had partnerships with Lawrence Tech, Oakland University.
I've been home OU for the past week. My bad.
And Walker Miller, I think Energy. So and they had a partnership with DTE and Consumers Energy. So yeah, it was a dope program, man. I learned a lot. The kids learned a lot. It was just I love doing it, man. And I definitely was bringing something that I didn't have. I tell my kids all the time, like we did SAT, some form of SAT prep for them. And I tell them all the time, like, don't like they seem to think that I have it all figured out or whatnot. And I ask them, and I keep it real with them too, but I ask them, like, what y'all think I got on my SAT? And the first thing I tell them is I didn't even take the SAT. I took the ACT. When I took that, I scored like a 17. That got me into both the universities that I applied to, which was Michigan State and Western Michigan. But ultimately, I went to Western. Go Broncos. Here you go.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
But yeah, so so yeah, that was pretty much my whole little transition into helping the kids out. And we're gonna start up a new program in January, February. So looking forward to that.
I brought it up because I feel like a lot of people in our age group don't realize how much help the kids need, the youth need. And it's important because, like I said, like we really be changing lives because they don't have, like, we be thinking that the generation is good now, but we still got some that don't have fathers or mothers around and stuff like that, and they struggle every day. We gonna go back real quick. Uncle Spooty, I got a question for you. It's for both of y'all.
What's the deal?
High school crushes, man. Not in the area, but like celebrities and shit like that. Who was that one? Well, I need five crushes at the time when we was in high school. Somebody brought it up. It don't matter.
Shoot, I don't know.
Don't even got to be high school. It could be middle school too. Elementary, middle school, high school.
J-Lo, Shanti. I wasn't a real Beyonce lover like that.
Not yet.
Yeah, I mean, Beyonce cool, but I would have rather had Kelly. I ain't gonna lie.
Sheesh.
No,
yeah.
Wait. Oh, I was about to say.
I'm just saying.
I still take
high
Kelly
school
first.
crushes. Who? Damn. I don't know. I guess who was out at that time? People come in and
let me
come
get
and go.
Beyonce.
Okay.
Let me get Ashanti. Let me get Lisa Ray.
Oh, forgot about that one.
Nia Long.
Oh, see, you was ready for this. I wasn't ready.
No, I'm just thinking about, know,
Sheesh.
the movies.
Jeez.
And damn.
Players Club. I was little. Fuck high school.
Yeah,
I wanted Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray
Yeah,
probably.
But it carried on.
That shit got
carried
the
on.
nigga ready early.
Man, my older brother had a picture with Lisa Ray, like him grabbing her ass and shit, bro. I was just like,
He
this
was?
nigga a movie star, bro. He a
Oh
celebrity.
man.
And
Yeah.
probably fuck, I don't know the last one. That's a good one.
I'm sick.
I don't
Niggas
know.
just got off Lisa Ray like that though. But I'm taking Kelly for sure. I love Kelly, bro. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know if it was a long spurt, but I like LaToya Luckett though. But
That's
I don't
a
think
fact.
I don't think she's in my 5, but I did fuck with LaToya Luckett.
Yeah, LaToya Luckett was
She was the cold one out of it. Yeah.
I like LaToya Luckett, but that's the only thing I can think of right now.
You into sports?
Not really.
No. Okay. Good, because I don't feel like talking about LeBron and Kobe.
Hey, but I do
Uh-oh.
I do want to this is like back to kind of like the mentoring and stuff that you were doing.
Okay.
So basically, when did you go to high school? Can you give us that so you can put like a time period on that?
I went to high school from 2002 to 2006 when I graduated.
So you spoke about you mentoring these children and all this good stuff, and how does the high school student now kind of differ from when you were in high school, and how do you take what you experienced in high school and mold them guys as not as students but just as men to prepare for the world? What do you do outside of like your curriculum and stuff like that to kind of, I know you say you keep it real with them, but do you keep it real with them like with relationships? They want to start a business, or how do you kind of do all that stuff within your role as a mentor?
Okay, so I got kind of like two different versions of how I can explain that.
Mm-hmm.
Because in one version I was a teacher,
Okay.
not a real teacher, but I taught one class for the whole day at King and U Prep, and I taught SAT Prep for those schools one day out the week for like six or 7 weeks. So I can talk to you as a teacher, if you want to call it, instructor. I say instructor.
Okay.
As an instructor, then I can talk to you as a mentor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna break it down like in those two aspects. Now, I'm gonna start with the instructor because that's the first portion that I did. So as far as that, I came in dressed professional every time I came in there, suited. I tried to keep it as professional as possible. I really wanted the kids to call me Turtle, but you know, one of my mentors, he was like, man, you can't really rock with the young kids like that because they're gonna try to take advantage of, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You
a
know,
fact.
you a friend instead of a authority figure. So I always kept that in the back of my head. So I really kept it real professional. But the kids these days, they different. They way different from how I was, or my era was when we were in high school. Like, these kids are very bold. They're very materialistic. And it's kind of like blew my mind because I come into class and the like young girls in there was like, oh, this my boyfriend, this my man. I'm like, hold on, like, what is y'all like? No, I'm not trying to get. They like
No, they
yelling
be
to
like
each
that.
other.
They
Like,
be on that.
I'm like, yo, y'all are bold. I don't think I would have came, even if we had a fine teacher. We amongst ourselves like, dog, Miss Taylor cold as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to Miss Taylor.
yeah, I just made that name up.
No,
But
hey, it's a lot of Miss
But-
Taylors out there.
yeah, you can move that if you want.
No,
but,
we cool.
But yeah, like, they just bold, like telling me like, yeah, you fine. You want to be my boyfriend? I'm like, oh no, I'm here to teach SAT.
That's
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying? We gonna focus. I'm just like, they yelling my name down the hall. Hey, Mr. Davis. I'm like, oh my God. The teacher's looking at me like, why they so cool with you? I'm like, I'm just here to do a job. I don't know what's going on. You been here longer than me, so what's
They
up?
gotta stop acting like they don't know though.
Yeah.
They know what's up, and
Yeah.
it happens to us every day, and it's just like, y'all gotta stop that. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. It's been a couple kids though. I always find the kids who want to test you. You know what I'm saying? So
everywhere.
So in that aspect, I kind of try to keep it professional, but at the same time, I wanted to let him know, like, I'm not the old teacher. Like, I flame you too.
That's a
you
fact.
feel me? So I kind of like embarrassed the kid one time, but
that shit worked though.
Cause he was like, I'm like, what college you want to go to, bro? He was like, man, Sidewalk University. I'm like, bro, it really kind of blew my shit, bro. I was like,
That's
bro,
crazy.
that's some ignorant shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably not gonna benefit from the stuff I'm teaching you, bro.
Mm.
You know, like, I ain't tell him that, but I'm thinking this in the back of my head because he always like sitting in the back of the class, slouching, head down. I'm like, bro, you got to get up. Like, then, you know, I had to get out him one time, and, you know, he got embarrassed, and ever since then, he was kind of like, I'm like, then after I embarrassed him at the end of the class, I'm like, look, man, I look to you as the leader of the class because you got everybody's attention, bro. Like, so I need you to be on point, bro, when you here. Whatever you do in your other classes, man, that's on you. But while you in my little 50-minute class, I need you to be my general, bro. And you know, that's kind of how we handled that situation. He was cool for the most part from there on out, though. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he really did, like, actually take heed to some of the stuff that I was saying, and actually went to college and didn't go off to the stuff he was talking about.
Sidewalk University.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sidewalk University.
Get the fuck out of here.
Man.
Hey, Spooty, when you get a chance, get you press play on that iPad over there. You get a chance.
Got you.
Let's go back to Cass. The relationships that you have with let's say your peers then, are you guys like close now? Do you see them in the field that they were in from high school and college? Like, are everybody mainly successful now?
It's kind of,
and when I mean successful, I don't mean rich, all that shit. You know what I
know what you're talking about. Okay, so let me just explain this from the jump. Like, Cass had like whatever class you was in, you came in the class with like 500-600 people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Big ass number too.
When I graduated, I think the class dropped down to like 480 or something like that. And at some point when we walked across the stage and you was watching everybody go across the stage, it was like about 5 people that I was like, I've never seen this person a day in my life. And I've been here for 4 years. So
that's a big number, bro.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I don't really know everybody, but I know a nice amount of my class, and I feel like most of them were out for whatever you want to define as success. Is successful right now.
Yeah, like good families.
I feel like success ain't really even like a end point. It's like a lifestyle. So you gotta maintain that. You know. So I feel like most of the people I graduate with are doing pretty well in their life. So and I keep in contact with a lot of people from my high school, and more notably my class. So most of the people are doing pretty well for themselves.
Was that part? Because I feel like I missed that part in high school. I went to Mackenzie.
Oh man, I got my driver's education.
That's what everybody is, either there or Cody.
Yeah.
No, Mumford had it too.
I was on that track for a second.
There we go, man.
No front on this.
You're a loser.
But yeah, I'm playing.
Yeah.
No, I actually went to Mumford first, and they ran me out that bitch. So I had to go back to the hood. Shit.
How long was you at Mumford?
No, for the driver's education
okay,
shit. Niggas
okay.
was like, "Who the fuck is you and why you here?" type shit.
Yeah, man.
But the like networking and connection part, did they teach that at Cass? Like, let's first of all, for people who don't know, Cass is one of the the most intelligent schools in the city. But did they talk about that part? Oh man, the state.
No, I gotta thought. You know, I gotta boast a little bit.
Did they talk about that? Like how important it is to like, cause one thing I know, Spooty had a great question he asked, and the main thing that I teach my boys is not to like bully people, make sure that you cool with everybody.
Yeah. So to that effect, Cass was like any other school minus fighting, but you know they fought too in there. You just got to know where to do it at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so because the core is you fight, you get kicked out. So you know you had to be real strategic about meet me at in the back corridors of the.
You got to do a calculus equation to do.
Yeah, you got to be smart to fight.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But I would shoot. When I was in Cass, man, we had dudes that got kicked out for having guns in the school. We done had all types of stuff, man. So it was like that, and we had like metal detectors, but everybody knew they ain't work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like it's still some steep stuff going on, especially when you got out. Like it was some steep stuff, especially like during my
Everybody used
upperclassmen
to pull
years.
up.
Yeah,
Everybody used to
for
pull up. I
sure.
remember hearing that shit. Like,
Oh yeah, like I remember a couple times where you know what I'm saying, we'd be outside just getting out of school, just lingering around, and Ford to pull up, and I think they jumped the hell out of one of these dudes. He was like a dude up under my class or whatever, but they beat his ass. Security had to come out and help him, and like I was just like, damn, boy, that shit's steep. But he was like a dude that nobody really liked, so nobody
niggas ain't
helped him.
his ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
They really was watching and like, damn. This nigga
And
beat his
that's my
ass.
point. Like, I be trying to teach them early, cause like especially in all of our fields, if nobody fuck with you, you ain't gonna make no cheese.
Right,
Ain't nobody gonna support what you do.
right,
You can't sell shit.
right.
So
See, when I was Cass ain't really like. It's kind of like they didn't really teach you that,
yeah,
but it's something that just happened naturally because it's like so many people there.
yeah.
So you learn how to like. I mean, I guess you can say they kind of like taught you some stuff, but it wasn't like
It
that was a
wasn't taught
curriculum
like
taught.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you kind of naturally
The
kind of picked it
atmosphere
up
made
because
y'all.
yeah, because it was so many different people in that school that you kind of like had to like you had to rub shoulders with people
Yeah.
because it wasn't like they was just too many.
Cause it's like you, Slaps, and Cal. Like y'all not in the same circle, but y'all,
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah,
ain't never
so-
had no bad shit to say about each other, nothing like that.
man, I and I don't even remember. I remember Slaps from my geometry class because we had geometry together. That's the earliest I remember Slaps. But Cal, I knew since like freshman year because we were hanging around the same people. But then from freshman, you know, to senior year, everybody kind of like, you know, circles changed
Definitely.
amongst that because it's like it's so many people. Like I probably hung around like a lot of different people in Cass, like, and then it's kind of like a popularity type thing too.
Yeah,
Like with
Slaps
any
and
high
Cal.
school.
You're a
Yeah,
loser.
it's no, it's just like with anything, it's like you got your popular people, you got your
the table, the lunch table areas.
Yup, and then you got your so-called lames, and then you got the regular motherfuckers who just cool.
The
You
sport
feel me?
niggas,
The sports.
cheerleaders.
I ain't gonna lie, man. And me and my niggas always talk about this, like, bro, the sports niggas really wasn't the popping niggas in Cass. It was kind of like the regular niggas or the niggas on the dance. Like niggas had like dance teams and shit.
That's
like,
how
when I
to me. That's how it usually is in high school. I ain't gonna say every high school, but
Yeah.
them niggas really don't be it
yeah.
like that.
I mean,
for real.
I ain't taking nothing away from them. They
Nah,
was still
but
like the jocks, but
up
they
there.
wasn't like if you was like we had like dance groups. Now when I say dance groups, I mean like we used to jit and tick and
Yeah.
all that shit.
And hip
So
roll, go crazy.
and hit roll. I damn near forgot about the hit roll.
Shout out to the hero, man.
Shout out to the hit roll. Yeah. And it's crazy. You'll see the thuggest niggas, bro, hit rolling, bro. That was the craziest
Nigga
shit,
had the
bro.
big jeans, big shirts on, lifting the big ass shirts up
Yeah,
to go.
going crazy. Hit rolling on a bitch.
Never could.
Yeah, bro. I used to try to do all that shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I used to try to do it. Like one of my homeboys, man, he was in like they had like groups like NWO, Elite, What was the other
Man,
ones?
shout out to the hall parties, man. I
Man,
can't remember
all that
one right
shit.
now, but 24 karat.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know why I remember that bitch.
They used to go crazy.
Northwest
man.
Activity Center.
Northwest Activity
Northwest.
Center. What is it? Kool-Aid or some shit?
Kool-Aid was going crazy.
Yeah, man. But
Damn, that's
Down in Pontiac,
crazy.
too. Pontiac used to have them. High
They
school
did.
parties.
Used to. I ain't never go, but I just remember
went.
niggas used to take that trip for sure. I was like,
I ain't
hell
really,
no.
I wasn't really into the going to the parties.
I
man.
ain't starting to college.
Yeah, but like this shit used to be like a fucking like you got served in Cass, bro.
Oh my
Like
God.
niggas would be in the middle of the hallway in the
I wish
between
I had that
classes.
song
These
right
niggas
now.
fucking bitch, come here, elite. Fuck it, it's Wolfpack, nigga. I'm like, oh
I remember
shit.
hearing about Wolfpack for
Nigga,
some
these
reason.
niggas jitting, Dream Team, all like this used to be so many different little squads up in Cass, man. It was just crazy. I was just like, man, this shit wow, bro.
That's-
Niggas used to be jitting against each other, ticking. I remember we had a bomb threat. We was all at the Masonic Temple. They got to battling and shit during our whole little like. I'm like, dog, this shit the sweetest shit ever, bro. Like, I was in awe amongst that shit, bro.
Gosh, dog.
And like I said, one of my close homeboys from the hood, this nigga used to be in that shit. I used to be like, dog, this nigga famous around this bitch.
No, the dance niggas was the niggas. Like, they
Yeah.
was the most popular niggas for sure. Like, and they was making money.
Yeah, man.
Especially when they threw their parties, nigga. All the females was going to them bitches. And all the niggas who didn't dance went just to either snatch some cardies or
oh, man,
get some
Cardi
girls.
snatching, man.
Let's get to
Back
it.
then,
man.
Woods was crazy.
Swooty,
What's up?
did you have cardies in high school?
No, sir.
Mr. Turtle, we talk about this all the time.
No, sir. Didn't have a pair.
What was your first pair of cardies?
See, my brother had hit me to all of this shit before I even got to high school, but I wasn't really hip. Like, I wasn't really materialistic like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got crispy rock fit or Nietzsche or Jabos or, you know, that was the hype shit back then. You feel me? Like, Mesquite, Gators. You know what I'm saying? That was the
Shout out
hype
to the
shit
Morris,
back then.
boy.
But see, my brother put me on the Pradas. I thought they were space shoes when he first put
I
me
ain't
on.
get on the
I
Pradas
ain't
till
buy a
late.
pair either.
Man, he had the rainbow of Pradas, bro, and he had Cardis. Nigga, that my brother was my fucking hero in fucking middle school, high school. I was just like, this nigga, the coldest nigga. He put me on all that shit, bro, and yeah, bro, like I ain't have my first pair of Cardis until probably like leaving high school, going into college. That's when I copped a pair. And then I just pretty much had them shits ever since.
Yeah,
Like
I
all
think,
different types and kinds. And
like, I ain't really started knowing about shit for real until middle school either. Like you said, being around older people, I had a lot of older cousins, and like I hung around all the older people. So like, I remember the first pair of Bus. I think they was green, and like only one nigga had them. Like, you know what I mean? The one
Green
nigga
and
with the money,
golds.
green and gold, yeah. And that's how shit is so different now. Like, you see everybody with them now. Like, Bus was like
Yeah.
that one nigga in the hood got them bitches,
One.
bro. One person.
Woods was the shit.
Woods was the shit
Wires.
for sure.
You could get away with some wires.
Wires was the first pair I had.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't even know if I had a pair of wires. I bought my brother some wires when he was in jail, but that was it.
I had some silver wires, 55-inch lenses.
Yeah, so you had the big
Freshman
boys.
though, I was a freshman.
I had some 55 Woods iced
I
out too.
definitely had. That was my senior shit.
Y'all ain't speaking my language around this.
That was my
I
senior
ain't know
shit.
nothing about that shit. Like how I had older brothers,
But they wasn't
youngest.
into it.
Yeah, I had two twin brothers that's 2 years older than me.
Damn,
They
that's
wasn't-
crazy.
they
You got
wasn't-
twin older brothers?
and they wasn't.
That must have been
they
some
sued me.
bullshit.
They just like video games.
Yeah.
And my Mike, my second oldest brother, he kind of was in and out of his. He got a different mom, so.
Yeah.
And then my oldest brother, he kind of just had kids, so like I was like my own nigga, you know what I
Right.
mean? So I didn't really have a nigga to be like, hey, look, this the fresh shit right here. This what we rock, you know what I mean? It was just
Oh, yeah.
either I get hip to it or I don't, you know what I mean? Type
And that's
shit.
how I was. Like I said, like
Yeah.
everybody around me put me on.
And I hated popular people. I hated them. Like,
Yeah.
most of the niggas be trying to do extra shit to be popular. I ain't like that. But if you
Man.
just popular genuinely,
I
I
feel
fuck
it.
with it.
Yeah, that's how I was too.
what I mean?
You know, it's like the doing too much motherfuckers.
Yeah,
it
them
was
niggas.
like you got the
I hate them
trolls
niggas.
before you like real life trolls.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You feel me? So
I hated them niggas.
yeah,
and I
it
hated
was-
niggas that whole like if we sitting and we roasting each other, that's cool. But like if you literally just fucking with somebody for no reason,
Yeah, bro.
like,
I don't
ain't
like
fuck with that
bullying,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, that shit
I hate
trash.
that shit. I damn near had to cut into a nigga
I did.
not too long ago for that shit. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago for that shit.
That's
like
what
my
these-
mans.
Crazy motherfuckers shooting shit up too. Now y'all better chill, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit is uncalled for, bro. But like I said, I went to Cass and I was in the same class as Big Sean, and he was like one of them popular niggas that was at Cass. Him and Say It Ain't Tone. Them niggas is popular.
Shout out to them niggas.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Tone and Sean. Is another nigga named Pat. They all rolled together. That was the Finally Famous. They was the Fresh Fam first when they was at Cass, but I think somebody else had that name, so they switched their shit to Finally Famous. And they had some hand signs that was like 2 F's. So I guess that's where the
Yeah,
Finally
that's
Famous
came from.
thing popped in.
I got a story about them niggas too.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stories.
A
But
Michigan State story though.
yeah,
They were fucking with Sean at State for a minute. It's crazy
Yeah.
how life really be.
yeah, that shit crazy. Cause this nigga came up to Western. Cause his girl at the time went to Western. My freshman year or whatever. So him and Tone used to come up to Western, and even when he kind of like got on, I think the Alphas brought him out to Western and shit like that. So I used to see them niggas all the time. Like Sean, even after we graduated high school, man, this nigga was always a humble nigga, bro.
No,
like
that's
that's
a
why
fact.
I fuck with that nigga.
No, that's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? Niggas always used to be like, "Hey man, that nigga Sean was lame at high school, wasn't he, man? How was he? Was he really like?" I'm like, he actually was kind of popular in that bitch. You feel me? Like, the nigga was a regular Detroit nigga though. Like before Kanye came around, he was Cohans, Pradas. I low key got cut a whole bunch of pictures and shit from homecomings and shit, bro. And I just was looking at some old pictures the other day and seeing this nigga with some orange Pradas on and for homecoming and shit, Al Wassans and Pellies and all that shit.
It's all
Cardis.
Detroit shit, by the way, y'all.
Yeah, all Detroit shit. The nigga was a whole Detroit nigga, bro. I can only imagine what type of person he would be if he wasn't famous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably would still be successful because he was just a kind-hearted nigga. He was one of them niggas that was popular that you was talking about earlier, but didn't take that shit to, like, if you was a lame, he'd be like, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just a genuine cool nigga, you know what I'm saying? So,
Would Slap say the same thing?
Yeah.
what do you,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. See,
He
I
ain't
don't
never
know.
said shit bad about him. Man.
Okay.
I don't know what type of relationship Calv and well, I think Calv used to be around that nigga a lot.
Oh yeah,
I
they
don't
fuck
know.
with him. Like back, I remember
Yeah.
because like when he used to come up there, they used to like big him up and shit.
Yeah, so them niggas all cool, man. I still damn near talk to Tone.
Tone a cool ass
blue
nigga,
moon.
too, though.
Yeah, Tone always been a cool nigga. Like, I remember when Tone had his little Caprice senior year. Sean had the little what was he had? He had the Impala. But it was crazy because that was the new shit back then. Like, he had the little 05 Impala. Like, he had the best car our senior year, damn near. But until I got my shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Mine-
So I had a no, I ain't had a Money. I had a Magnum, a Hemi.
Oh shit, yeah.
And
So-
I know I was in that motherfucker like, hell yeah, I got a car that's gonna be crispier than Sean shit, nigga. I gotta get in the
I
yearbook.
remember when them bitches first dropped. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like my brother, he had that shit and he had went to jail like my junior year. So he got to the point where he was like, man, I'm about to be in here for a minute. So shit, I got that new ass car, bro. Enjoy your senior year. It's you. So I came to my senior year with a Magnum, a brand new ass car. So, you know, I was trying to get that motherfucking spot in the yearbook, but the girl who was supposed to do it, her camera died when I was taking my yearbook picture. And I was just sick
I
about
just
it.
thought about Spooty prom car story.
I went
Trash,
to
bro.
prom in my mama car though,
Trash.
because I was niggas
Spooty
was
got to
taking.
tell his story.
Yeah, I gotta hear that
one.
Yeah, I gotta hear that. Go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
bro. I get mad every time about this shit. Like, I can't believe this shit. Like, so just think about this. So, like I said, I got twin brothers. They 2 years older than me. So we went to Mumford. We all went to Mumford, and so they went limo. You know what I mean? Suits, all tuxes, all tux stuff, all type of shit. So I'm like, it's two of them niggas.
Right.
My shit gonna be straight. You know what I mean? So like, all right, fast forward, my shit coming up. He like, my dad like, yeah, what kind of car you want? I'm like, shit, I just want a Charger for real, cause that was like the little, that was the hottest shit for real to me. And he like, man, you gonna go to prom in a Charger? We gotta get you a vet. He upped the ante on me. Up the ante. He upped the ante on me. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. That's cool. All right. Or just, if anything, just give me the Charger type shit.
Right.
So I'm just like getting my tux together, everything. Week of. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard no new developments, no emails, no whatever notifications, whatever they say now.
Right.
But I haven't heard no new shit about the Charger or the Corvette. So I was just like, it was like 2 days before the prom. I'm like, so what's up with the vet or the Charger? He like, you know what? I was just gonna clean off the truck and let you ride in this bitch. It's a fucking. It was like a 2004 Mountaineer, bro. I was so sick, and like I went to driver's train. I went to driver's training and all this shit. I'm like, I'm gonna drive for prom for sure. Like that's gonna be things. So I got my shit before the senior year and all that shit. So to drive the fucking Mountaineer.
Man, I remember I got my license.
The fucking Mountaineer.
Ooh. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like my second prom, I took my grandma's Cherokee.
Okay.
So
That ain't that bad.
that shit was kind of sad.
Yeah, I was there for the prom.
Yeah.
I like to look.
But it wasn't my prom. It was my girl at the time's prom.
Okay.
So I wasn't
You ain't
tripping. But
give a fuck.
yeah, I ain't kidding.
Did your girl go to Cass too?
Yeah, she went to Cass.
She was a year younger.
Yup.
Same shit happened to me. So like my girl went to Southfield Lathrop at the time in 07. They had them things
Bougie
there too.
motherfuckers.
But like I ended up being
Jesus
able to
Christ.
drive was it a excursion or some shit? It was some
Yeah,
crazy
the big boy
shit.
shit.
It was some crazy shit for her
Big
prom.
boy
So
shit.
it
They
flipped a
balance
little
out.
bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't get my Corvette. I still tell that nigga I need my fucking Corvette.
Yeah.
To this day, nigga.
That's
I
a
need
fact.
that
Hey,
bitch.
Pops, you owe up.
He owed
Yeah.
the fuck up. He
For
owed
sure.
the fuck out of me. He didn't even give me a week's notice. Like he gave me 2 days
The
before.
2 days. I cleaned the truck out.
Bro. And my dad, he worked for like he make like soap detergent and shit. So he had to like, it was still residue in that bitch. I said, oh, you tripping. What kind of cleaning what kind of cleaning was this? No, it's sick,
Man,
bro.
Steve.
Sick as
Let's
fuck,
fast
bro.
forward, man. We at Western with it, unfortunately. You picked that over. What made you? How did that happen?
Like I said, man, I took the ACT and I got a 17 on there. So I only applied to 2 schools, which was Michigan State and Western. Reason I picked Western was because my curriculum, which is like a major at Cass. Like Cass got curriculums and stuff. Through my curriculum, I was going to Western every year for like a trip.
Okay.
So through that curriculum, so I was already hip to Western. So I was like, I'm gonna apply here because I know about it and I've been there. So you know, that was my reasoning for Western. And then Michigan State was like Cass Tech University. So I kind of was like, bro, I don't want to go to Michigan State because I'm gonna see everybody from Cass there,
And
and,
that's a
it's just
fact.
like I ain't really want to do that. So you know, by the time I got my letters back, I got accepted from Western, and then by the time I got accepted from Michigan State, I had already chose Western and stuff, and it came with stipulations to go to Michigan State because I scored so low on the ACT that I had to like
You
do
had
some
certain-
extra shit, and I was just like, man, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm
I'm
straight
at
up
Western. But I was totally unprepared for college, which I tell my
That's
kids
crazy
all the
for
time.
you to say that.
Yeah,
'Cause you
totally
went to Cass.
unprepared. Yeah, I went to Cass, but
So
I
picture
was
the other shit.
I was always like a bare minimum nigga, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like when I went to Schultz, which is my elementary school, and I did pretty well in Schultz. Man, I was getting like 3.5s and higher and 3.9s. I ain't never get a 4.0 ever, but I was up there. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was like, okay, you're not going to Bobian. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm going to Bobian with all my niggas and shit. She like, no, you going to Bates. And we went there, and I think like the assistant principal had a crush on my mama, and he knew that I could hoop a little bit, so he was like, man, you gonna come play for the basketball team, and I'm gonna get you in. I'm like, all right, bet. So I ain't have to take the test to get in there or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, you just gonna hoop for the team and stuff, and we gonna be good. So, man, I think I got there, and the first day tryouts, I was like, man, I ain't going to no damn basketball tryouts, bro. I'm trying to figure out with this new fucking school. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm about to maneuver around these people who already got packs and stuff like that, bro. I ain't playing basketball with these niggas, man. So I never took a test, and I was just in there. But you had to wear a uniform. That was some new shit, because you know back then we didn't have to wear no types of uniform. So I had to wear a uniform. I had to meet new people. It was just a whole different experience. I wasn't in my comfort zone. I ain't really know nobody. But so that was just a whole different experience there. And then yeah, man, that shit was just wild, because I wanted to go from Bobian to Mumford. I was talking to you earlier, Spooty, like I wanted to go to all of that shit.
Middle school is probably the worst.
Bro, that's the first time I got suspended, bro. Like
middle school is fucking horrible.
Yeah, bro. Like I ain't gonna say it was horrible, but it was steep.
I ain't like that shit, bro.
Middle school, it was.
I ain't really care. Like elementary, I had a ball. High school, I had a ball.
Yeah.
Fuck middle school.
Yeah, middle school was probably like the steepest shit, because, like I said, I got suspended for the first time, and then I got suspended for some shit I didn't even do.
No.
And that shit got around to the school because it was like some wild shit. Because it was like during lunchtime, you can go into the computer lab and do, you know, be on the computer. He had internet games and shit, niggas on the internet. So I was in the computer lab one time, and then I left out early to go back to recess to the playground or whatever. And by the time I went back to class, niggas had called me into the office and was like, yeah, man, you was looking up porn on the computer lab. And I was like, wow, bro. Like, and I knew the nigga who sat I knew the nigga who sat in my seat after I left. And I ain't want to tell on the nigga, because he was kind of like cool. He was like one of my mans, and I was just like, damn. You about to let me go down for this shit?
You did turn Tekashi on you?
Nah, I ain't turned 6'9" on you. But imagine having to tell your mama that you got suspended for watching porn in school. Like, what type of shit is that? I was just like, bro, I ain't do that shit, bro. Like,
that should be the worst too, because it's like you really in there arguing about some shit that you really ain't doing. They just swear up and down like,
bro, because they was like, you were the one that was sitting at this computer. I'm like, wow.
So I got a similar story. So like I went to Fitzgerald, and then like I think the next school up would be Bobian, I think, right? I don't even fucking know for real. But so after Fitzgerald, my mom was like, hell nah, you going to it was post middle school.
Right down the street from
Post
us.
middle school, yeah, post.
Oh, you gotta know.
Like, fuck no, you ain't going there. You going to Winship. That's where my cousins went. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Off Hubble and all that, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
So I went to Winship and shit. And, like how you said, I didn't know nobody. And I kind of made me have to adjust and adapt to shit. But, like, do you think that actually played a big role in how you are today? Like, just having to get that adaptation and, like, get to know new people and all that shit, like how that kind of molded you. I feel like that's one of the biggest decisions my mama made that actually helped me stay out of a lot of shit that I could have got into.
Yeah, bro, because it's crazy, because I'm in my household, I'm the oldest. You know what I'm saying? So I was like the guinea pig a lot. So a lot of this damn near everything I did, my little brother followed in the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go and do all that shit from the jump. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that was a good move, because if I wouldn't have went to Bates, I wouldn't have probably went to Cass either, because I probably would have went to Mumford. And I feel like that was a good ass move, because like I said, Cass was like a big ass shit was, I don't even really know how to explain it, bro, but it was just like a dope ass opportunity for me to meet a lot of different type of people and like really network, you feel me? So like I knew a lot of people in the city, not just in my hood, but in the city. Like niggas was pulling up on me, and like I had a party like after my senior year. I think it was like, what was them things called after like your senior open houses and shit. I had an open house, and I had the whole like Cass City in that bitch. Like my shit got shot up plus and everything. Plus the hood. Yeah, that shit ain't mixed. It's niggas like, because over here 6 Mile niggas ain't get along with Puritan niggas back in the 90s. And that shit kind of trickled over to my era a little bit. Well, that kind of was my era, but like 2000s.
It wasn't that bad though.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Time, no.
But the 90s, it was crazy. But you know, so my niggas in the hood, they don't like niggas wearing P hats. And it was a nigga, one of my niggas from Cass, who wore a P hat, but he was from the east side. These niggas like, we about to beat your man's ass. And I had a nigga in Cass that's from P-Rock. I mean, not P-Rock, but Puritan. And he always used to be like, yeah, nigga, PA, yeah. And I used to be like, 6 Mile, nigga, yeah, what's good? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We used to joke about that shit because, you know, we at school, we ain't had to do no wild shit like that in Cass, you feel me? So we used to joke amongst each other hood, because this was my man's. Yeah. So, you know, he got to the hood at the party and stuff. He was like, yeah, P. I'm like, hey, bro, you don't want to do that around here, bro. Right. And I kind of like told him before he really was trying to joke around. And I'm like, yeah, you don't want to do that around here. And it just so happened that my other man who was wearing the P hat, that nigga just came around. He like, these niggas rolled up on him like deep, like, hey man, take that hat off, bro. I had to go and like, hey bro, he don't know shit about ain't even no Puritan on the east side, bro. He don't know shit about that, bro. Like, let that nigga live, bro. And they was like, oh, all right. My man was Turt. Say I wasn't Turt, I was Ralph and shit. So, cause another nigga named Turtle in the hood and shit. So he really got that name for real in the hood at least. So it was like, Ralph, man, say you good. So didn't let the nigga pass, but I guess another nigga
seen it.
Nah, he was on some whole other shit with them niggas, and these niggas got into some shit. And I remember like it was yesterday, because me and my mama was like kind of cleaning up, and you know, people. It was like I had the whole block from here to Grove like full of people. You know what I'm saying? The whole shit was like a block party type shit. Like that's how crazy, because it was a beach party. I had sand all in my driveway, a pool in the back, all types of shit. So I had a lot of motherfuckers here from the hood from Cass, nigga, just all types of motherfuckers. And you know, they had got into it with some nigga at the corner, and you hear some like little gunshots, but me and my mom was like, look at these niggas scattering nigga over some firecrackers. We laughing about it and shit. You feel me? But niggas really running like they shot the nigga, nigga. And I'm like, oh, and then I seen they stumping my man's car. Cause dog who got shot ran behind that bitch, so they thought it was his. So they fucking stumped this nigga car out. I'm talking about like demolished that nigga shit. Like his roof was crushed in and everything. And it was one of my mans from Cass. And nigga, he ain't had shit to do with nothing. He was just sick. Like his car just got demolished. Cause niggas shot his windows out, all types of shit.
That's cause shit was different, but like Joy Road, P-Rock.
Yeah, all that shit
fucking
was
horrible. Like that's why I went to Mackenzie shit, cause nigga, I was at Cody for a day, and them P-Rock niggas was in Cody heavy.
Yeah,
but Joy was too, but I wasn't from Exit 9, so Exit 9 was like, it's different. I was off Hubble and shit and Lauder, so
that's where CT grew up.
Yeah, that's
he in the Cody neighborhood.
Yep. So,
off Joy Road.
That shit, yeah, that is cause I don't know. I ain't really chopped it up with none of the younger niggas. They don't go outside.
Yeah, they video.
So
games.
So they really ain't in that. Got to walk to the bus stop or all that
scammers.
shit. Yes,
you know what I'm saying. Inside hustle, inside jammers.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, that's the safest shit you can do. Even
it is.
Shit, you not probably not gonna get killed on some scamming shit.
You'll go to do some time. But
if you do some time, you gonna do the least amount of time. Not like if you got caught with some drugs.
With a brick or
it's a blue collar or a white collar crime. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
they do that shit.
Yeah, you feel me? So that's their game. So like these niggas, you see like the little niggas that's in high school. See these niggas
they
in
be getting
charges.
off.
Damn man, yeah, that's them.
They be getting
Yes.
off. My niggas, but my little niggas they do the bare minimum shit. They get like shit for their games and
Yeah, bro.
AirPods and shit like that. Like y'all
See, you
losing
can tell these
stock,
niggas some
nigga.
little
Like,
niggas,
chill
you
out,
feel
bro. Like,
Like they want to get Xbox points and shit.
yeah, fuck all that.
PlayStation controllers.
So Western, we get the Western and shit. How was that like? Did you go with anybody or was it just like I'm here by myself about the?
Oh no, the nigga, actually the nigga who got shot at my party,
That's crazy.
he was with my roommate.
Okay.
So it was both of them. He went one way, the other nigga went the other, but that was his man's.
Okay.
You feel me? So
That's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Nigga got
crazy.
shot with a 22. One of my little niggas in the
I knew it was a 22. So as soon as
Yeah.
you said it was firecrackers and shit, I'm like
Yeah,
somebody had
yeah.
a little pop shit.
Yeah. He came in that bitch and was like, "Hey, nigga, we ain't talking nothing, nigga. Boop boop." Dog got to running. I heard he was hooping the next day too. He went to the hospital, got his shit,
Yeah, I'm straight.
situated, and he was hooping the next day. I was like, damn, that's what's up. Glad dog, all right.
For real.
Yeah, but yeah,
If it was
so
something else, he was through.
yeah, so the nigga that I was just telling you about that I went to, that was my roommate and shit. He went to Cass and we was in the same curriculum, so we've been knowing each other since 9th grade. So, and he was another popular nigga at Cass and whatever. So, he been popular since he was like in the 9th grade. He knew all the upperclassmen and all that shit. Like he was just like crazy. He was funny. He was a funny nigga. So it was just like he was real popular or whatever. But we had applied to Western, and senior year we got real close senior year. So he like, man, I'm about to go to Western. I'm like, damn, I'm about to go to that bitch too. Like I think he applied to State and Western, and then we both was like, we going to Western. We gonna be roommates. And we went up in there, and you know Cosby, don't you? I don't know. Okay, never mind. But we went there, and rest is history. But yeah, that was my man's. I was just in his wedding. It was one of the weddings.
City, though. Yeah, man, you been on a wedding tour.
Man,
Say everybody
my
fuck
pockets.
the title, man. That's what. Hey, what we be talking about, man? Hey, do not be a groomsman if you cannot afford the shit.
My little time was being a groomsman.
Spooty was probably the same nigga. Low key, Spooty, y'all on the same boat.
I
think I've been in 3
shit. I did 6 just this year.
this year. I know.
And I think I'm
all
like,
out the country. I feel like though, not all, but
it was like two was in Detroit. 2 or 3 was in Detroit. I think 3 of them was in Detroit. 1 was in Barbados, and 2 was in Grand Rapids. Yeah. But best man duties. I mean, I was a best man for one. Yeah, steep. So I mean, groomsmen duties. You got to go to the bachelor parties and all that. So Miami for one one groom bachelor party. Toronto for another one. Atlanta for another one. Shit, did I go to another one? I don't know. I think one of them we just stayed in the city.
No Miami's or Vegas.
I did Miami for.
Oh, you did say Miami
yeah,
first.
I did Miami. That was the first one I went to. The Miami one.
I think Miami the best.
I love Miami,
And
bro.
I think Miami the best in the state to do a bachelor party at.
Yeah, man. I don't know about Vegas, man.
Vegas
too
ain't
expensive
it.
though.
Yeah, Vegas. That's not my cup of tea though. Like I don't gamble, so that's really.
No, I fuck it. It's just different, like, cause we always compare the Vegas and Miami shit, and it's just
I don't
like
think you can though. They two different types of.
it's very different. It's like I can do whatever the fuck I want in Miami. It's like Vegas, you can, but you still have to be like a dressed up type nigga. And sometimes I don't even be feeling like doing that shit.
Yeah, true that.
But they pool parties is
crazy,
yeah, epic as
crazy.
fuck. So
I feel like everybody should go to Vegas at least once.
that's a
to
fact.
experience.
I'd have been like 4. I got family in Vegas, so
I have
I'd
not
have been.
been once.
We going next year.
You got to get there, bro.
No, that's a fact. It's fire.
You
Like,
got to experience it at least.
and
one
you
time.
got to be there 4 days, cause you ain't gonna see everything in less than that. Even the 4 days, you ain't even gonna see everything for real.
Yeah, I think it was 4 days we was there. I
We
went for
went
our 4th or 5th year cap anniversary. My whole line went to Vegas.
That's fire.
And I think after that, Let me see. I
My
think
line will never travel again. That shit sucks.
You said what?
My line will never travel together again.
Yeah, we trying to put together this 10-year shit.
Yeah.
Trying to go to Miami.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did
know.
Miami too. That shit was lit as fuck. We bought a videographer there. One of my LBs did a
Y'all
music
be on
video.
some shit, dog.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
do.
Yeah, like
Y'all got too much money, man.
Y'all kind of low key
to
got
be honest
me
with you.
in my bag when it came to doing certain shit.
Yeah, bro. Like to be honest with you, you like as long as you plan that shit enough time in advance, it
Always.
ain't really
It ain't
too
expensive.
bad.
Nah.
Like my Trey, he the one that we call him the dean of trips. So he put together the trips.
Oh,
He
that
tell niggas when to pay their money. He probably put everything on his Amex card or some shit, or if I don't even know what card he got, to be honest. I just threw that out there.
Let's get to it, man,
But,
because out of all the high school shit, all the shit we ever talked about, you never brought up how you chose your frat.
So it's kind of so when I got to college, I was ignorant to any of that shit.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like only thing I really knew about was probably Q's off of some Shaq and Jordan shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I knew about the Q's, and when I first got to Western, like a Q took me up under his wing, and a Kappa took me up under his wing, and them niggas was like regular niggas though. It was like big bros. You feel me? I ain't even really you a part of that shit, but okay, like you was just a regular nigga to me, because I think the Q's, I don't know if they was active or not, but I know the Noops wasn't at all. So Dog was just really on some regular shit, but he was like big bro. He was like, y'all niggas need to come do this shit as a man. Like y'all niggas need to do this to move forward in college. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really like big bro, and so was the Q. And so my favorite math teacher in Cass, his name was Mr. Mathis. So after I had my first semester, I went back for like alumni day or some shit like that. And alumni day, I went to go see him or whatnot, and he was like, so how you like your first semester? And I was like, oh, it's cool, bro. Like it's cool. Like I was all like freshman year, I was the nigga who was always back in the city every weekend.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't stand being in fucking that little ass town, and we always used to get into it with the locals, and we was like always fighting them niggas, bro. Like all me and my bro, it was steep. So I used to always be in the city, like fucking hate this shit, bro. But it's cool. It's some school shit, so it's all good. But so my teacher, my old math teacher asked me, was it like, did you see some fraternities and shit that you was interested in? And I was like, hell no, I don't know, man. But I do fuck with this Kappa and this Q. He was like, oh really? Oh, okay. Well, you should take a look in the Kappa or whatever. I'm like, word? Why? He was like, I'm a Kappa. I'm like, for real? You know what I'm saying? Never knew. You know what I'm saying? Never knew none of this shit. So, after he told me that, it kind of made sense based off the stereotypes I knew. You feel me? I was like, this nigga is smooth as hell. We called him Math Daddy. You know what I'm saying? He was like a little pimp. You feel me? He was just smooth as fuck. And I was like, it makes sense. And he went to Michigan State too. It's funny. So he told me that, and I was just like, you know what? Let me check into this shit, man. See what this shit about. You feel me? But I still really wasn't on that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And plus, when I first got to Western, I was throwing up 6 Mile and shit. Niggas was like, that's close to the Kappas, bro. You can't do that. I'm like, fuck them niggas, man. Who the fuck? I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Ain't nobody about to stop me from throwing up my hood, nigga. Fuck them niggas. What they gonna do?
It's crazy how we be.
Yeah, bro. Like
Going
ignorant
into that shit, bro. Like
super
for
ignorant.
real. Ain't shit wrong with it, but that's just where we.
Even when I was an older Greek, and niggas used to be on there, I used to be like, oh, that was me, bro. So I'm gonna let you get a pass. See, my LBs and other frat niggas, they was like, no, we gonna beat his ass for doing. I'm like, bro, the nigga just don't know no better, bro. Get that nigga a pass, bro. But if you do it again, we whooping his ass though, cause we explaining. We explaining that shit, so you should know now. So, but that's kind of how that shit was. But I really started looking into it after he said something. So that's kind of what sparked my interest. And then a lot of my niggas was on that shit. Like my god brother had crossed that Eastern. Like a lot of shit went on. So it was starting to fall like, this is where you supposed to be at. Like, I really never looked into nothing else but Kappa, really, because first of all, when I got to Western, it was kind of like Sigmas, I don't think, was on the yard. The Noose wasn't on the yard. They had just got back like my sophomore year, I think. The AKAs was there, the Alphas, the Deltas, the SG Rolls, and I think maybe the Zetas, maybe, but that was it. That wasn't nobody else. We ain't have, I mean, the Qs is there, but they was kind of like teetering on some not being active shit. We didn't have no iota. We didn't have iotas until, I ain't gonna say Nick, but because it was another nigga who
football team.
yeah, I forgot his name though, but he was cool nigga, but he wasn't. Well, anyway, I don't know nothing about that, but you know what I'm saying. But he was cool. But he got his shit and then like dipped. You feel me? I think he went to a whole nother state or something. He wasn't even from here to begin with, but he had dipped. And then Nick was like the next iota, and he really made that shit what it is at Western for real, because before him it wasn't nothing else. Like I said, it was that one nigga, but he was gone as soon as he down there crossed or some shit. But so Nick made the iota shit cool at Western or whatever. You feel me? So
it's funny how Nick came through. You was at that regionals, right?
I don't know.
So this one big funny ass story. My bad, but where the fuck was we at? I feel we was at Louisville, and
Kentucky.
Nick, yeah, and Nick was just there. He wasn't even frat yet. Leon, you know Leon, right? That's Nick Dean. He just always at the shit, but he brought him. He wanted us to meet him and shit. Spooty tried to fight me that night.
I was there.
Spooty tried to fight me that
Why
night.
try to fight you?
Cause I was talking shit. I was telling Spooty trade. Spooty, I ain't know Spooty yet. He like, bro, I don't play with that shit, bro. Like, he cut it to me quick.
Yeah, I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie.
like, my bad, bro.
I was never the trade.
If I don't know you and you just like,
No, that's what I said.
Hey, nigga,
I didn't throw it
this
at
shit,
you. I just said it.
That's like a fight. Like
Yeah,
you
Spooty's
trying to ask
ready
me
to
to
fight me and
like,
shit. I'm just like, oh my
bro,
God,
come on.
bro.
Yeah, my mentality was never on. So I tell niggas now, like, if you want to have a problem, you got to trade it out with the nigga. But I was never that nigga. Like, if a nigga wanted to trade, I'd be like, nigga, let's trade hands, nigga.
Oh
How
my
about
No,
that?
I would trade, but just a random like a nigga I don't know
Yeah.
just coming to me like, "What's up, nigga?" Like,
Yeah.
that's like disrespectful to me. Like,
Yeah, I damn
Man,
near.
I wasn't the nigga you don't know. You just mad.
Yeah, well,
I don't even remember this
It wasn't
story.
even.
He lying,
It wasn't.
bro.
I swear to God, bro. It wasn't even. It wasn't the same.
I
We wasn't where we at now. So it's like I get it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying. But
I don't remember the story.
yeah, Nick was
It's
randomly.
fabrication.
No, it's not. Nick was randomly there,
yeah.
and I'm just like, all right, I'll fuck with him. And just superstar Nick came out of nowhere, man. It was just like
I
I
ain't
fuck
gonna
with
remember.
Nick.
50 had told me. He was like, yeah, bro, we about to have Nick come out and shit. I forgot why he was telling me that though, but we had, cause me and 50 like this, bro.
Yeah.
We done known each other for like before he was.
I feel like
great.
that's how we kind of got tied in.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Cause 50 was always 50 was just he a fucking globe trotter, nigga. He go everywhere, bro. But
Yeah.
he was just like, hey, bro,
Literally.
what's up with Western, bro? Can I come up there and even throw a party with the livest niggas up there? I'm like, I ain't doing shit, but go ahead, nigga. I'll
Right.
plug you in with niggas. So that's what I did. I think they brought Tone up, and man, we
Yep,
damn near
I
got
remember
into
that.
a shootout with these
I
niggas,
remember
bro.
that.
Cause my man's was like, hey man, this nigga motherfucking looking at my buffs, man. I think he's trying to snatch my shit. I went and got my little
Uh-oh.
a little pistol. Went and got my pistol out the car. This nigga 50 hit me up like, hey bro. Like, I think he called me or he texted me, bro. But either way, the message was, these niggas know y'all went to go get guns, bro. And these niggas all have CPLs. And they will shoot you and get away with that shit, bro. Don't come in here on that shit. I'm like, oh, word? I looked at my man's like, bro, why am I even doing this shit for you, bro? Ain't nobody trying to
Why am
snatch
I
your
doing
goddamn... Bro, fuck no. I ain't fucking with you, dog. I'm putting this shit back in the car, nigga. We going back in here, bro. And I think that was the year that that year I became the news because I had to clean up after that party.
I remember that was a big ass advertisement. I remember that Tone was going crazy.
Yeah, at that point.
At that time, and I remember him going all over up north and all through Michigan.
Yep, he was going crazy. And we almost got our ass shot by them niggas because
they know y'all going to get that gun. That's
yeah,
some
bro.
shit.
It was like, because I think he got to talking crazy, like, I'll be back, nigga. Like, I got something for y'all niggas. And then I so happened to have my shit in my car. And because we was beefing with the football team, I think, at that point. Or no. I think we squashed that shit at that point.
Same problems every college.
Yeah, but we had real beef with like, we was going to parties with pistols in them bitches, bro. Like, we used to be on some bullshit, bro.
Kalamazoo was a weird.
Yeah,
I remember
bro.
I did the stroll off in 12 up there. And niggas
Kalamazoo. Let me see,
at
12.
Western.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where was I at.
I don't think y'all was there.
I might have been Dean in the line.
Because I remember we got into it with the Alphas there, heavy. And I remember the only people who was there was Alphas and Kappas. I mean, Alphas and Sigmas.
Yeah, I might have been.
And they was showing us love until we started fucking shit up in that bitch. They ain't like that shit. They like, you niggas gotta go. Then they hold us because matter of fact, it was what's my man's name? Light skinned Sigma. He was throwing the stroll offs.
Kenny?
Fuck.
Or he was tall?
No, short, light skin.
Short, light skin. Oh, Rod probably,
yeah. So Rod reached out because we was killing shit and he had hit us up. So this is my first year. I think we just dropped the line. So it's like I'm under Cal. So Cal having me do every motherfucking
Cal
thing.
Came
like
through in motherfucking 06, nigga.
Cal 07, I think.
07, yeah. It was somewhere up in there.
Because Cal was like everybody. I remember Cal saying like
Nick. What happened to Nick, bro?
Nick and Callie.
Yeah, I know he and Cal. I mean, I know, but I'm saying, do he still fuck?
No,
with
bro, and it's weird because that's who got me in. Like Nick was the first nigga I met up there. That's why I said I got a Finally Famous story.
Yeah,
through
okay.
Nick and shit. So yeah, Nick. He hit niggas up on some random shit, but like he don't fuck with it for real like that.
Yeah, because I remember I was just like, when y'all because that was a big ass line, wasn't it?
Yeah, they was like,
because I'm like, Cal,
11
Greek,
and they was young.
Cal.
I think they was like the first niggas out of y'all whole shit that
our whole
Greek.
shit became Greek, and I was just like, Slap Greek, Cal, and Nick. Like, how the fuck did this combination of niggas come together?
That nigga Will, man, Will was the only iota at Michigan State, and like they was on that nigga. Like they hated that nigga, but every sorority loved that nigga.
Oh, okay.
And he literally he taught niggas how to put lines together, and he literally picked different group of niggas and put them together, like, and that was the smartest shit for real.
Yeah, that's because you gotta shit divide and conquer, man.
But that nigga wound up horning us in that stroll off, like, we ain't got no winner tonight, y'all. Everybody did a great job, and I was about to tear that bitch up, nigga. Like, what the fuck do you mean it ain't no? Like, we killed the show, bro.
Right.
And you ain't got no fucking winner tonight, nigga. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? We drove all the way up here,
right,
in a snowstorm.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all some traveling motherfuckers, boy.
We needed the money,
no more.
No more. Oh, okay. Is this what we about to do, Spooty?
We know no more.
Shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. When y'all niggas did that, cause both of y'all was in what I'm about to talk about was the Motor City Step Show.
Which one?
Like 14, cause y'all probably been in damn near a lot of them shits.
I only did one.
I only did one too, but you was the
You talking?
Or
about?
hold on, one of y'all did Martin or some shit.
Yeah, that's the.
I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I was looking at nigga. I'm like, I know we ain't winning this bitch.
That was
but I was like, this is a dope ass show. Like, I've never been a hater, bro. I was like, dog, yo, this bitch, dang. But I don't think y'all won, did y'all?
No, we won.
Oh, y'all won?
I was Shanae.
I ain't gonna lie. One, yeah, Shanae. I ain't gonna lie. It was 1 year y'all did something, and I was like, oh, these niggas robbed them niggas, bro. Them niggas was cold as hell.
I only felt like I got robbed once.
The casket.
The casket joined at Wayne State. But no, even at Michigan State.
Got another rob too.
My best win though was at Ferris, hands down.
Word.
Cause nigga, we wasn't there.
So
and I think this when I met Tez. And they had Alpha Angels up there.
Yeah, they do have them.
Fucking Ferris is a whole different ball game.
Calling us bitches and shit, like hoe ass.
Alpha Angels?
Alpha Angels is
Alpha Angels is like They serious.
Oh my god, bro! I ain't never cussed a female out like that in my life, nigga. Dog, Jeff, bro, that was just a lot. That whole night was just like, it ain't no AGP shit, but that shit was live as fuck, bro. Like,
I got one of y'all Kappa niggas ankles. My science teacher in high
damn,
school,
bro, did I scratch?
Mr. Fields. His
Mr.
name-
Fields.
Dark skin. He looked like, I don't know what the fuck he looked like. Dark skin
Fields.
glass. Fields. Last name Fields.
We had a what's the name?
like a physics or some shit. He taught at Mumford.
Damn.
He for
I
sure
know
taught
we had a security guard named Fields. He was my nigga. We had actually, man, this nigga saved me from a couple ass whoopings.
Shout out to them niggas that be on it.
After I got out of high school though, like I went back for like Cass Grammys and shit, but I still end up getting my ass jumped by some HNIC niggas, bro. But
We ain't gonna talk about.
which I shouldn't even say who it was, but whatever.
Who was it?
No, it was.
I'm
HNIC.
saying, like, do you know personally, like, who it was?
I can't really say that I do because
Okay.
I got jumped by like 8 niggas.
Yeah,
But I know it was one. I think I know who the first nigga was that I actually punched first. Cause after that, cause I seen them niggas coming. It was like 3, then 4, then 5, then 7. You know what I'm saying?
I know
It was
how
like,
them
damn.
niggas stuck, cause like I was cool with like we all in that same area, the Plymouth, Chicago,
Yeah.
Joy Road area, and they used to get their ass beat to the point where it's like we gotta bring all 3 hoods together type of thing and just be deep as fuck.
Yeah.
And I just got mad when you said they jumped you, bro, cause like they wouldn't scrap us in the hood for shit in the world, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
bro, that shit was kind of. I mean, but see, the thing is my cousin, a motherfucking, he was a Yachty boy. So my senior year, and he was known in Cass, bro, for like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, they like, bro, he come around, bro, we gotta leave because some
Yeah.
shit about to get took or some bullshit about to happen. Actually, he fucked up.
Niggas don't even understand how bad that shit was. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. They don't go through the shit that was going on for
Yeah,
real,
it
bro.
was steep, boy. And they came to Cass for my senior year Grammys
To hit the
and
licks.
took
Yeah.
everybody.
I heard
shit
that was a
beat
lick
niggas
though.
Ass.
I
Yeah,
heard
bro.
Cass was the lick when
It
it, came
was.
to that shit because
It
I heard
was.
everybody had yays, L signs and shit.
Yep.
That's
Steve
crazy.
Jackson.
Yep.
I remember him being Blade that year, dog. That shit was crazy because Blade had died the year before. I remember when that nigga died. I was in fucking I forgot the name.
That
of
shit
the
was
class,
crazy.
But yeah, but anyway, he played Blade that year, and I think they whooped Steve ass, bro. And niggas was like, Steve, cool, bro. Why you
As
gonna beat
fuck.
Steve ass? You feel me? Like, they fucked a couple niggas up, but it was my cousin and the Yachties. You know, he was a Yachty boy, so it was like, I kind of was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was like, I remember after that shit, niggas was hitting me like, yeah, bro, your cousin, we about to fuck the nigga up. And,
That'd
you know
be the
what I'm
worst
saying?
shit
And
too,
then,
bro.
Like his little brother went to Cass too. And I started hearing
Damn.
niggas saying like, we gonna
They
whoop
gonna
his
be
little
on his
brother.
ass,
I'm like,
yeah.
nah, y'all, we ain't on that, bro. And I call him like, hey, bro, you gotta get them niggas back they shit, bro. Like, cause they trying to fuck with little, you know what I'm saying, little cuz, you feel me? So I'm just like, man. He was like, all right, bro, you know, tell him to call me, you know what I'm saying? We can situate the situation. And I was just like, all right. But I don't even know how they settled that shit, but I wasn't letting them touch a little cuz.
Cause he ain't had shit to do.
Yeah,
But
and he be chilling.
niggas be getting touched off that shit for
Yeah,
sure.
you know what
Pause
I'm
on
saying?
that.
But that following year, I had a new ass motherfucking Pelly I had, nigga, and like I was telling you, the security officer, he was like, I was cool. I got cool with that nigga and shit. So he was out there fighting because niggas had came again trying to hit the lick on Cat. And I'm calling my cousin like, hey, y'all coming up here? He like, yeah, man, my people's about to come up here. I'm like, all right, look, nigga, I got on a big ass chain and a fucking Pelly on, bro. Tell them niggas to leave me the fuck alone, bro. And he like, bro, I got you. Them niggas ain't end up even coming up there, but I helped my the security guard nigga fight, and then we got into like 3 fights that night. He kept saying like, Ralph, I'm good, nigga, I'm good, nigga. Don't come out here no more. Don't come out here. I was just running out there helping that nigga scrapping shit. He like, I'm good, I'm good. And I think the 3rd time he did that, I went back in, gave my female best friend my chain that I had on, and I couldn't find my girl at the time, and they was like, I saw a crowd of people rushing back into school, and they was like, yeah, man, they beating up girls out there.
Niggas.
So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm looking for my girl. I walk outside, and then that's when I bump into one of the HNIC niggas or whatever. And, you know, one of the police grabbed him because we was kind of like on some, what up, nigga, what up? And then they grabbed him. So I'm still like trying to find my girl. So I kind of like brushed it off like whatever. But so I kept walking. Then I hear a nigga saying, that's that nigga right there. So I turn around. It's like two niggas. Yeah, I see it's like two niggas. So I'm like, I'm kind of like mad that I don't know what my girl is. And you know what I'm saying? Nigga just got bumped me and shit. So I'm like, nigga, what up? So I'm seeing two motherfuckers. Then two turn into like three to five. And at that point, I should have really ran. But I didn't, which was stupid of me in hindsight. So they whooped my ass pretty much. I hit the first person and then they beat my ass and took my shit. And but the police had came over and grabbed one nigga. And they was like, man, go ahead and get your lick back. This was Gang Squad era. So Gang Squad was like, go ahead and get your lick back, bro. So they held that nigga down. I just kicked him right in his shit. But that was just it. You know, I don't even know who these niggas was. I ain't got no ill feelings against these niggas. But that's just what the shit that we grew up in at that point. You feel me?
It's fucked up because shout out to twins. Both of them niggas passed away. It's weird though how like when you young, you be going through shit and then like shit like that happen. You just be like, damn, I was hoeing this nigga last week and this nigga gone type shit.
Right. Yeah, dog. That shit's crazy, bro. Like, I just thought it was so crispy that I went and got another fucking jacket that next day. I was just like, fuck y'all niggas. Nigga, I went and got another one on y'all niggas.
What if we had social media like how we had it now? Could y'all imagine, like, because I had to have a heart-to-heart with one of my students because the other teachers was like kind of frying this nigga. And I'm just like, bro, y'all would never know the feeling of getting your ass beat on camera. And that shit's going viral.
Yeah.
I don't think I could even stomach that shit back then.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed and I would have probably been scrapping every day.
Right.
Fuck that.
That shit is trash, bro. Like,
yeah, fuck that.
Fuck like that shit. And then not even that, then you got the, if I'm at the movies with a chick and I ain't even supposed to be there with her, and her homegirl recording the whole bitch.
Oh man,
all that type of shit.
We
bro,
gotta
like,
wait. We the good. We got the. We still got the old shit, and we got a mixture of the new shit. So I feel like we got the best of both worlds.
No, I feel like I was definitely born in the best generation.
Yeah.
But I brought it because it was just weird, like, cause I felt what they were saying, but at the end I'm like, bro, I couldn't even imagine I'm walking at the movies and somebody come beat my ass. On camera and the whole school laughing at me, showing the video, airdropping shit.
Yeah, boy, Steve, you got to be on your P's and Q's on this in this era.
Facts. Where did the got probably the best jackets out? You've been dropping shirts for a long time. I think I caught my first shirt from you in 12. No, what was the first AGP trip? Where you set up?
I've been to AGP every year.
I think every year, but
up until like I think 16 was the last year that I went. So from 11 to 13. 16, yeah. So I went 11. I think I might have went 12, and maybe 13 was probably when I started
the vendor shit.
Actually, it had to be 12 because I did it 2 years. So 12.
We went. I remember 13. Going 13 was that one live ass year.
Yeah, 12 and 13 I did the vendor shit.
What was the damn? What was the? It was a dog. It was a funny ass shirt.
Oh yeah.
What was it?
You made or no?
You made or no?
Yeah.
And that shit was going so
I
crazy,
think it had
bro.
the signature where
you signed the papers. On some paper shit.
Yeah, that shit funny.
Somebody down there had one on. Fuck, what org was that? And somebody took that bitch off of them, bro. And like also they called the nigga out type shit, bro. I cannot remember what frat that was, bro. AGP different, bro.
Man.
Spooty, what was the experience at AGP? Oh no. Oh, Spooty got another fucking story, boy. Heisman winner.
Oh man. They thought we used for games around that bitch.
Guess who Spooty mushed? Like The fuck on type shit. Spoonie.
What? The AKA, man. She thought we was on some bullshit. Nah, they was highly. Man, we was on. We was on. So first of all, who came with me? Like who? Then would you ride
I was
with us?
passing shirts out.
I know,
That's all I remember.
I'm not even that, but like it was
no,
like
it was Juice Slaps Juice
and it's Jeff.
and Jeff.
Jeff. So like, shit didn't get real until niggas like me and Jeff and shit walked in. Like as far as strolling wise, because niggas don't be
That Iota shit
niggas is
ain't
whack.
it.
Like I think was you there before us, or was you? Did you come after us?
After.
So like we come in like we see the Iota strolling, weak as fuck. We like all right, let's turn this bitch up. Then we start going. Then Miles jump in too, and James and shit. So was James there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we fucking shit up now. At this point, we almost got into it with the alphas. Well, we did get a little into it. We got into it with the Qs.
Capo down there, and I don't never
Yeah.
get into it. Well, never mind.
Then it was a point where like we was strolling and shit,
Fought
and
one of
like
y'all
this AKA was
I
like
like that.
this AKA was like approaching the line and shit. I'm like, all right, she about to just chill. No, she tried to breach the line. She tried to breach. I said breach.
Tried to breach
No, she
the
didn't.
line?
She didn't. No, she didn't, nigga.
She tried to?
She tried. So I gave her one of these. Like, all right, motherfucker, you
Right.
good. So she did one of these. Like, I'm getting through this bitch. Like, so I'm like, oh, she clearly don't respect Iotas around this bitch. So she tried to get through that bitch again. I straight up took this whole motherfucker and pushed the shit out of her ass.
Damn.
Yeah.
See ya.
I was on the AGP page and all that shit. They like that one Iota just fucking. They said some other wild shit like I slapped her.
Aw,
I ain't
damn.
slap her or
Did
nothing like
slap
that.
her. It's weird though, bro, cause like the one I was talking about, it was the host hotel was going crazy. It was a party in that downstairs part every night,
Yeah.
and I'm down there and I'm just seeing some wild ass shit. Like niggas really don't respect Iotas in other states, and it's
Dog,
weird.
this shit was crazy.
Like
What happened with the Jersey Iotas? I heard them niggas go crazy.
Yeah,
They do.
They do, but they wouldn't. I don't even think they.
probably
they whoop
wasn't there
somebody
or
ass,
something.
but I don't. We really
They don't
ain't
be-
start linking with them until that social media shit start picking up.
Ah, yeah.
The thing about it be weird, bro. Like niggas ain't us.
Right.
So it's like when we be trying to be cool, they be scared to be Iotas. Like I swear to God,
on some
bro.
real shit, we be a little intimidating, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We don't really be
It's the
friendly
city
like
shit
that.
too.
These
I'm about to
niggas,
say,
these
y'all
niggas, we be having a city mentality going to these other places, and we be treating niggas like, oh, I don't know you, even though you my frat, I don't know you, nigga. Like,
Yeah, I ain't
what's
gonna
up?
lie, my first-
That's how niggas do, and
my first-
I'm not like that, but a lot of
My
niggas
first
like that.
AGP, bro, I went down there. I remember vividly because I went down there and I was like, I had a dog chain on, dog chain or whatever. And I was seeing like, I'm like, oh shit, these niggas is weird down here, bro. Don't
Like-
come up to me. Don't. I don't even want to have no interaction with you niggas. I don't want niggas to be like, yo, what's up, dude? What's good?
Dog.
What up, fuck?
I feel you.
It
I was
be
just
like
like,
that, and
nah,
it's
they do.
fucked up, y'all. They be making that shit so awkward, bro. And then, so the shit with the Kappa shit, it was funny. And then I seen the funniest shit. The Qs beat the fuck out of Sigma and did a yard show on that nigga. Like the nigga on the ground and the dirt and dust was just rising on that nigga while
They
he
was
was on the
they
floor.
was stumping like a motherfucker.
Dog, they
That
was
shit
going,
bro, that shit look like a little
crazy,
performance.
bro.
It's like a dog ass performance, like in the little
That
in
was
the
probably-
nature, like
that was the craziest shit I ever seen, bro. Like.
that shit was crazy.
But the nigga, bro, like, he just cut it to me so crazy. He cut it to Tyron, bro. And it's like, your young nigga that just knew and he ain't really in his bag yet. And I
Yeah.
was like really overprotective. And I'm like,
Yeah, I feel
he like, nigga, y'all niggas ain't this and that. I'm like, bro, I don't know who the fuck. Like, that'd be nigga, I don't care about this frat shit right now. You not about to talk to me no fucking kind of way, nigga. Like, and it was like, oh, these niggas from Michigan. I remember one of the niggas behind them said that shit. And I'm just like, all right, I'm going to
I
just
ain't gonna
chill.
lie, when I first got into to the frat, bro, I was like, and my dean and a couple of my profiles was like, hey, Turt, man, so look,
So look, nigga.
you got letters on you now, so all that shit you used to be on, bro,
Yeah.
you can't do none of that shit no more because, nigga, you represent the fraternity now, okay? So I don't want to see you fighting, doing none of that extra shit you used to do. I know what you used to do. I used to be right there with you. So nigga. Don't do none of that shit. And I used to be like, alright. But I ain't gonna lie, we snuck in a few fights.
It happens.
Prep in.
Bro.
I remember one time, this nigga, we be chilling, bro. We be on some
That's a
chill
fact.
shit, bro. Like, we throwing a little party and shit. This fucking local tried to come in that bitch, and my ace was
Them the
like,
worst scraps, bro.
nah. Man, I remember the nigga punched my ace, right? So my dean was like, oh shit, nigga, all hands on deck, nigga. We got to whoop a nigga ass. We came outside. We had just did a fucking event. We was all dressed up and shit. I had on hard bottoms and shit. We out there looking for a nigga. And we don't know who the nigga is. And my ace just kind of like fell back into the crib. And we all just went out there like, who the fuck was on shit? And we just don't know who the fuck to fight. So we just out there. Next thing you know, I just remember, nigga, I seen my ace like come outside and like sweats and shit. Creep
shit.
around this car. I ain't never seen this nigga mad because he's so chill. This nigga just came around the car and just started beating this one nigga ass, and I got excited because I just, you know,
ain't
I
never
look
seen that nigga.
that I know he can turn up, but it was that, and I ain't had no fight in a minute, so I was kind of, you know, sometimes on some young nigga shit, you be like itching for some type of drama. So I was like, hell yeah, we about to whoop this nigga ass. So we basically jumped that nigga. We whooped his ass too, and all I'm hearing is a girl saying, that's not him, that's not him, that's not him. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. We all beating this. I'm sliding everywhere. I got on hard bottoms, nigga. And my ace don't turn up like that. And he went in on that nigga. So it was like, oh, we whooping this nigga ass because he don't be on that. For real. Like, he ain't trying to fight you or no shit like that. He chill. And this nigga just walk up on the nigga and blow his shit out. So we beat the nigga ass. And, you know, after a minute, we just let the nigga up and shit. We stopped fucking him up. And niggas was like, that's not the nigga, bro. So we whooped the wrong nigga ass. You feel me? So the nigga who punched him had already dipped and shit. So I'm hyped up and shit, nigga. I go back in the crib, put some sweats on, throw some Timbs on. And I was cool with some locals at that point. So I came back outside to see if he really wanted some smoke still. But I went out there to be like,
On some chill shit though too.
I feel you,
Yeah.
but if you still on some shit, because you know where we stay at. If you still on some shit, what's up? Let's just settle this shit now. You feel me? But I went out there on some, because I knew one of the locals, which was his mans, and he was like, man, y'all beat the wrong nigga ass. And I'm like, you know what, bro? I apologize for that, but you just took an ass whooping, bro. And I know you feel some type of way, because I would feel some type of way. So if you really got some animosity, nigga, just let me know now, bro. We can just handle this shit now, bro. Like, I ain't got time for you to come back, go get your mans, and y'all shoot this bitch up.
That'd be the
You feel
worst
me?
shit about the locals. Them niggas can get every fucking body in
Yeah.
that city to
Yeah,
come
bro.
tear
We
some
two-
shit
we was
up.
2 hours away, bro. So he kind of was like, man, that's some fucked up shit y'all did, but we cool though. You know, I ain't tripping, bro. It's
That's
just,
what's up.
and it was just like, I feel bad, but it is what it is at this point. You know, you can't take the shit back. So I just like, all
Is
right.
Lil Will, he from y'all Lil
The
Will.
Kappa?
Yeah.
Nah, Lil Will from fucking E.T. Ferris. Them
Is
niggas.
it? Okay, that's
Them
what we
niggas
fought.
is some wild motherfuckers.
That's what we
boy.
scrapped, bro. We had a 9-minute scrap with them downtown
Where, here?
in Detroit. Yeah,
Detroit? This nigga Lil Will is,
he a motherfucker.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, this nigga is probably really gangster.
Get off Lil Will. That's Lil Will. Get off. That's all I kept hearing. Get off Lil. Bro, we was sticking this nigga. He just kept getting back up. That motherfucker will not stay down, bro.
That nigga,
That nigga
that's
would not
the real,
stay
that nigga
down.
is really little scrappy. He got the most heart out of any little nigga I really
I was
probably
so
know.
mad that
but
night, bro.
He's really about some shit.
And the police watched. Spooty broke
I
his
broke
hand.
my hand.
Huh?
Some bullshit.
Broke his hand.
I had a boxer fracture. I hit a nigga with these bitches.
Shit, boy.
Bro, 9 minutes. Like, I'm not even like,
Bro, this is the
no
longest
exact.
fight ever, bro.
Yeah.
And the police is on the corner and they watched the whole bitch.
When was this shit?
don't even
I felt
know.
like I heard about this shit.
Yes, bro. Oh,
It was
everybody.
before
was-
DGP that 1 year, I believe, right?
It was DGP second or first year.
DGP, man, that shit.
That's
what
a
happened
funny
to that?
story, bro.
Is that shit still a
I
thing?
ain't got no
think
parts
so.
of that.
But yeah, it was like the first one, second one, or whatever the case
Yeah.
would be. Right before that, because niggas went to the little picnic right afterwards, seeing the same niggas. Like,
Lil Will
I ain't
had
go,
glasses on.
Yeah, man.
But
shit.
he was cool. Like niggas took that shit to the chin and kept it put. It wasn't no messy shit after that or nothing.
Right,
like,
true.
But that's how niggas act, though. Really,
yeah, like
Unless-
that's why I fuck with it.
unless you just one of them niggas
Bro,
who just can't just.
I'm
take
the one that
shit.
stopped the fight.
And you
Yeah,
fucked your
I ain't
hand
gonna-
up.
And
No,
it's
this
very
how it
rare.
happened. This
I kept going.
This how it happened, bro. Like it was a nigga that was trying to punch the shit out of James. Like James was on the card in this bitch doing the bop, nigga, dodging, nigga. And then I just came over there like my hand was fucked up, so I'm like I'm done. And it was the big nigga Kappa too.
I think that nigga was just a
It
street
was a
nigga,
nigga.
with that
It was a
nigga,
hook. It
bro.
was a
This big
Thanos ass nigga that just he was never
I swear.
he was never there for the square up.
That
But he
nigga's-
was there to clean up, nigga. Like I'm getting busy with a nigga.
I
This
moved.
nigga just socked the shit out of me, and I just like
He socked like
went this
everybody.
way, and I seen it was two niggas, so I just kept going this way. I was like, all right, reset.
Bro, it's like, where the
reset.
fuck did this nigga come from, bro?
And
This
now-
nigga cleared some shit.
And I was talking to niggas afterwards, like, bro, it's a big nigga that socked the shit out of me. He was like, yeah, he got me too. I'm like, bro, who is this big nigga?
I got
feel
the
like
fuck
I
on.
remember that whole shit. I can't remember who it was.
I
Bro,
can't
'cause
remember
got
the
a
other
terrible
nigga name because he cool with my nigga Dion and Sandy.
Was it Chris?
Nah, I always forget that nigga name. He from the east side though. But yeah, that was
That's
a
where
long.
he crossed that,
Yeah.
or
Nah,
he from the east side.
He
of
from the
Detroit?
east side of Detroit, but he had to be. He was with Lil Will, so they probably would. But see, it was weird because he had to go to
Dark
Western.
skin?
He had to go to Western because this shit started because of Nick. Niggas was hoeing Nick and shit.
Went to Western.
He had to, bro.
And I think the main nigga is the one that was on James' head, so I ended
No,
up
the
fucking,
nigga wanted to fight Kyle. He hit Kyle,
yeah.
and that's how that shit started.
So my hand broke at this time. So I'm like, this is the only thing I can do. I'm about to just choke this nigga. So I grabbed the nigga, choke him, and I'm laid on the back like, look,
shit was
we gotta
so
stop
funny,
this
bro.
shit right now, nigga. And nigga still trying to punch the nigga while I'm holding him.
so
And I'm like, look, bro, look, nobody punched this nigga.
My fucking hand.
Hey, I'm like, I said, my hand is broken. If y'all niggas fight again, I'm leaving. I'm not playing. Like, I'm like, bro, you gonna stop?
Gotta
I'm
take
like, you
care
gonna
of
chill?
myself right
So
now.
nigga,
chill?
everybody stop. I kept trying to go and Spooty said, Miles, fucking stop. Just fucking stop.
Bro, I'm like, look, you chilling? You good? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna choke you to sleep.
I'm
like,
never
nigga.
like that either, bro.
Like, bro, we had to stop that bitch, bro, because I didn't want to feel guilty for not helping.
Yeah, I know how that go.
so last thing, what's coming up next for Too Kool, man?
Too cool, man. So basically, I got some investors in the company, so I did a lot of planning for this year. So from
2020 or the
for the whole year,
Okay.
from like I want to say September until August.
okay.
So I got a lot of plans on a lot of drops, and I put a lot of my money towards certain things that we were doing that I had planned. So that's why you see these jerseys right here already ready to go. I got the strap backs, they on their way back. I got the packaging right now with the boxes. And I'm about to drop some tracksuits. And so I got a lot of things coming. I have a whole bunch of different types of t-shirts that I got dropped that I want to drop too. So I had the Living Single joints, which is based off my theme of living life too cool, which is like a tagline for us. So I had the Living Single base ones. I got some more coming up. Like I got my Living Color ones that I'm gonna do soon. I got a whole bunch of different designs that's not really coming to my head right now that are going to be made, but they're probably going to start around January when those are going to be released and stuff like that. But right now I'm trying to finish out these tracksuits and then these strip tees, which is the original tees we dropped when we first fucking came to the game. So
Would it say Too Kool on it?
yeah, Too
Okay.
Cool. Just I call them strip tees because
Going
it's a
down.
strip going straight down the middle of the shirt, which is like been a popular shirt that everybody wanted back, but I just stopped doing that design because I was exploring other stuff. So I'm gonna bring them back like even harder because I got manufacturers and stuff now that can do it the way I really want to do it. Because at first it was just vinyl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was pressing up in the lab here in the basement or whatever. So now I'm getting manufacturers to sew that shit together, and it's really like real quality and detailed and stuff like that. So the shit about to go crazy. I got more packaging coming along. So I got packaging for like t-shirts and hoodies. Then I got this type of packaging for the jackets. I'm gonna play around with some shoes again, like I play with these Adidas right here. But I'm gonna play around with some other shoes. I'm probably gonna do that next year in 2020. I got that lined up, but I'm really trying to do a whole rollout with all of that. That's why when Spooty, you asked me about them jerseys, I got a whole rollout I'm trying to do with them. So it's kind of like I put you one aside to make sure you get one, but right now I can't release them out there because I got a whole rollout I'm trying to do with it, and I'm trying to like not wear the prototypes that I've had since last January because I done had these jerseys.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah, I'd had like 4 prototypes, which in each color, and I'd had them since like last January, and I just been wearing them shits on some and people been like, yo, when you gonna drop them? And I missed my mark because I wanted to drop them last summer, but I missed my mark because I was doing all these weddings and stuff, and I couldn't focus on the brand or whatever. So I got back around to it, and I'm about to go crazy with it, man. Probably next summer, y'all about to see some. I got some real crazy shit lined up, like on some that might be like game changing for the city, period. So hopefully that everything go through, man. I'm gonna stay optimistic and keep that positive frequency. So. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can put that shit into existence and open the door for Detroit on some whole other shit. Just not even clothing, but like on some whole other shit, bro. I can't even really explain it because without giving the shit away.
Yeah, you know, I've been keeping shit on the tuck too.
Yeah, so
I feel like when I talk about it, shit don't be happening or some
bro, I got
random
that same
shit be going on. I just be
like feeling every time I be like, man, I'm about to do some crazy shit. Shit never comes to fruition, but my girl be on me like, man, you gotta be positive, bro, and keep this. You pessimistic as fuck. I be like, no, I'm not. But then I be thinking like, maybe I am.
But they gotta feel it from where we coming from too.
Yeah,
cause this shit really do be like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like
shit really be like, it be like. Obstacles working against me, I be feeling like sometimes. So.
You feel like it's I know it is, but as far as the artwork go, you are able to do your own designs, logos, and that helps a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't think people really realize that I am the only person that do this. Like I'm integrated vertically from start to finish. You feel me? So it's kind of like from concept to blueprint to right now I'm really starting to explore like manufacturers and stuff, so that probably be the only. And then again, for some of the stuff I do, I still do this myself, like even with t-shirts and stuff, I still print my own t-shirts, you feel me? And I do a lot of other people's other brands like t-shirts and jackets and stuff like that. So I got a whole bunch of stuff going on, so for me to have some longevity and still have people like fucking with the brand so crazy and it just being me supporting financially and everything else for such a long time, it's kind of like, man, this shit gotta go somewhere because it's been sustained this long and it's been just me. But now I'm starting to work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, like I think we grew up in a good time because it's like our parents was like, you work hard, you reap benefits. The new era is like, nigga, you work smart and you reap the benefits. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna work hard. You feel me? Like I'm gonna just work smarter and I'm gonna have somebody else work hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna reap the benefits. But we in the middle, so we can have a good work ethic and be able to work smarter
at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like we got the best of both worlds. So I'm encompassing like working smarter and stuff like that, and I need to learn that I do need help with shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like asking for help with anything, but because I feel like somebody will fuck it up And you know,
nobody go love your shit like you.
yeah. So and you know what I'm saying, like I put in the work that really need to be done to make the shit happen. You feel me? So I need to learn how to like delegate tasks and stuff like that. So I'm working on that. You feel me? Like I got a little, I ain't gonna say a team, but you know what I'm saying, like I got some people I like to depend on sometimes. You feel me? So I'm getting better at that. So once I learn how to do that, it's gonna be a lot more stress off my shoulder. That's probably why I got so many gray hairs right now, because I try to do everything. You feel me?
I'd rather that than being bald. Give me all the grays.
Yeah, I take the grays. Don't give me the bald though.
So I feel like we probably go do a part 2 in 2020. I appreciate you for setting this up. We probably gonna do one before when I get the visuals. All right, what's up with CJ, man? He going crazy.
CJ doing his thing, man.
That's
That's damn near like Lil Bro too, because
We might have to get him.
I done known him since he was a little. This is like my little brother, one of his best friends. You know what I'm saying? So I done seen CJ since he was in like, he was 12, 10. You know what I'm saying? Shit around that shit. So to see him doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? I love it. You know, he done did a couple videos for me and shit. And you know, we probably gonna come through and do some shit in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of shit. I know I hit you up about that one shit.
We on that.
And we gon' really do some shit.
We actually got 2 things on the floor because the one ball.
Oh yeah. You know, it's funny. I got the minks over there ready too.
We gonna go crazy with that. But it was funny because like I remember we was upstairs. I forgot what the fuck it was for, and like he was hype about, like, I think this is when he was like, he knew he was about to get in his bag.
Oh yeah.
And he was doing some video shit. I think he did your first one. He was upstairs showing you your first video you did. I forgot what event.
Oh yeah. He did a few events for me actually. He did my art event.
It was before that.
He probably did what else he did?
Or was it the art
He
event?
he did the shit with payroll and shit where I gave payroll the
That's what it was.
that piece of art.
Yeah.
The
canvas.
The canvas prints. What else he do? He did a couple things for me, bro.
And his shit got
That shit
better.
just can't come into mind right now. But yeah, I did the motion for his logo too. So the little CJ Pros, when that shit just be coming in and doing all that motion shit, I did that for him. So, you know, and it's always been like love, like I do shit for him and he do shit for me or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I love seeing, cause he's like my little dog. You feel me? And it's like, you ain't little dog no more. You a grown ass man and you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So I can never little dog you on some. You feel me? Like you a grown man, but I just like seeing like him and my brother, man. I love seeing that shit, bro. Like I love
Your
seeing.
brother, the low key money nigga for real.
Oh yeah.
That
I
little
told you
nigga
I gotta
is
pay his
bad.
damn
I
phone
remember,
bill.
yeah, dog, that nigga. I remember you was so hyped when that nigga was about to come out and shit. And I'm like,
man, dog, that shit, man. I remember my one of my sons, my first sons in Kappa. That nigga had captured this picture of me and him like giving each other the grip for the first time and shit. So, and that shit was dope as fuck, man. I know he hated me online. Yeah, he caught a real one.
yeah.
But I know my little brother hated me online. That nigga, it's crazy because the car that he pledged with is the car that I pledged with, because he bought my Deuce's car after, because he was about to go into his senior year, I think, and he bought my Deuce's car, and I think we had just crossed, and my Deuce was like, bro, I'm getting rid of this car.
I think niggas sleep on how important the car is online, bro.
Man, I ain't had one,
man.
but I was in
But you
everybody
was
else
in
shit.
one though,
Yeah.
nigga. Them bitches be like, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
It was 6 of us in the little ass Focus, bro. We had to go to Chicago in that bitch. I'm like, nigga, this bitch about to die. That bitch lasted though.
Yeah. They always last until
That's a
you
fact.
till you
Till
finally
you finally
cross, and then you
That bitch like,
trying to
alright,
get
nigga,
around, and it's
I'm
like,
done.
oh, I'm done.
All right, man. We gonna sign out, man. Go ahead, get all your social medias out there where they can follow you at.
Yeah. So follow the brand Too Kool Lifestyle brand at Too Kool. That's TOOKOOL LIFESTYLE Too Kool Lifestyle. And you can follow me personally. I really don't really care. I really want you to follow the brand before me. But you can follow me at Too Kool Turt. That's TOOKOOLTURT. On Instagram. You can find me on Twitter, which I never be on. So If you go on Twitter and look at my page, you ain't gonna see nothing on there.
I can't get back into it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that
So,
shit died for
I heard
me.
that shit is the. I heard that's it though, but I can't get there.
Yeah, bro, I can't
I
get back
can't.
on it. They like, man, Twitter be popping. I be like, yeah, nah, I'm not about to. When you used to subtweet females, boy, I got some
Steak
pussy
that
off
bitch used to
that,
go so
boy.
crazy. Oh, and you gonna get no websites?
Oh yeah. Shoot to the website, man, because that's the only place you gonna get the merch unless you see me at a pop up. So stop being scared to fucking go to the website, bro. You can use your debit card. You just have to click PayPal, and then it's gonna send you to PayPal or debit card. But yeah, don't fucking cash at me, and don't fucking.
yeah, Cash App is a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it is a gift and a curse, man. But I be having too much stuff going through my Cash App, and I be liking my stuff separate, like my
yeah.
brand. This going all to
Personal
my
shit.
PayPal, personal shit,
Yeah.
bro. So that Cash App, I'll just be like,
I gotta
man,
work on that.
Yeah, that's why I want everybody to go. And then you need numbers for my website.
Yeah.
I need them numbers so I can go leverage that. When I go into these stores, I can be like, we doing these numbers.
Sorry,
Here's
Spooty.
the proof.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
never bought nothing from his website. I'll be
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Spooty, here, I need this.
Yeah, I mean, I feel I got people like that. Shit, you do that shit every time
That's
with
a
me
fact.
too.
I was about to say, I definitely cash after you
Yeah.
every time. My bad.
Yeah,
dog.
no, it's all good, man. It's like certain niggas you can.
No,
like,
yeah,
you feel me? It's just like that's.
That's where you want it,
that
is go to
shit.
the website,
Yeah, but I
y'all.
need them numbers. Like publicly, I need numbers because I need to go into stores and
show them that shit.
be able to use that shit as leverage. Like, yo, we doing these type of numbers. Shit, get down or lay down. You feel me?
Damn.
Yeah. So that's where I'm on.
Spooty, social medias.
Follow my brand H2 Apparel.
shit.
Hard is too easy. You know what I mean?
Oh, Spooty, don't
At
even trip,
H2
bro.
Apparel. You can follow me at Uncle Spooty. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Mad Myles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce. This is episode 4.
Shit, Spooty, I got my shirt up.
Okay.
I ain't no trip.
I appreciate
I
it, my
say,
brother.
I say this shit. I was like, this shit is dope, bro.
Appreciate it,
Episode 4, Urban Kings and
appreciate you, bro.
Queens.
No doubt.
Turtle, Urban King, West Side shit.
Oh yeah, West Side get
That's
the
a
money.
fact. We all West Side
My
niggas.
dog
That's
B.
what's up,
Louie.
man.
Hey, Spooty, we gotta get you. What's up, man?
What?
You supposed to give me the location so we can do your episode.
Urban Kings and Queens. Oh, I'll get an episode on. Okay.
Bro, I've been asked this
He
nigga
never
that
asked
shit.
me
Shut
that
the fuck
shit.
up. Bro, this
Nah,
nigga is a
But
liar.
But
it's
I'm still-
real brother shit right
But
here.
I'm
God.
still here to, you know,
No, I
help him out with
asked.
all his endeavors.
So I never asked you to do that shit at Glen
I'm
crib.
gonna be the
You- yeah, you
cameraman
did
this
say
time,
Thank
nigga.
you.
Right,
Thank you,
right.
nigga.
I want to be the cameraman this
Right.
time.
The camera did not work out today. These batteries is trash. That's why y'all gotta like and subscribe, man, so we can upgrade our shit. You feel me?
Fact.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real shit, man.
It don't cost nothing to like and subscribe.
That's a fact. And if you want to be a sponsor, we only ask for
People
what,
act like it do, though.
99 cent. We got a $4.99. Join the $9.99. Tap in, please. We out.
Real talk.